Christopher Love.
I'll tell you what, this is the one that we've been waiting for, Joe.
Well, we said this one was making the headlines nation and now worldwide. There are photographers here covering it from Japan. There are photographers from Europe. We have, of course, our official LPWA photographer, Miss Kelly. She is also here, one of the finest photographers in professional wrestling.
I think she's highly overrated myself.
Well, she's had some very nice things to say about you, too, Mr. Cornette.
Well, right there, that shows you she can't be that. I mean, well, she must be a fine young lady. Right now, Rockin Robin opening up against Leilani Kai. Takes her over with a big arm drag. Leilani Kai and Judy Martin, the Glamour Girls, are going to make a point of showing Rockin Robin and Wendi Richter that just because they happen to be the two biggest single stars in the history of women's wrestling,
well,
that doesn't make them a tag team, brother.
Well, let me tell you something. You've got Wendi Richter and Rockin Robin, both former WWF Ladies Champions. You've got the Glamour Girls, former WWF Ladies Tag Team Champions, and of course currently the World Tag Team Champions, as recognized by the LPWA. This match is nothing but championship material.
Let me ask you this, is this a tag team match?
Yes, it is.
Then what do singles titles have to do with anything?
Because it shows the caliber of wrestler that we're talking about.
Have Wendi Richter and Rockin Robin, to your knowledge, ever teamed before?
No.
No, that's why they're calling this the Big Green Number, because you got the two best singles against the best tag team. But being a great singles wrestler does not make you a great tag team. Wendi Richter cranking up on the arm right now. Judy Martin wasn't too anxious to get in the ring at that time.
No, she sure wasn't, as a matter of fact.
Just trying to lull her opponent into a false sense of security.
Right. One of the top lady wrestlers in the world in there right now, Wendi Richter, and she is, of course, taking on one of the other. I mean, you know what, Jim? If you rated the top 10 wrestlers in the world of ladies wrestling, 4 of the top 10 are right there in the ring. In fact, matter of fact, it may well be 4 of the top 5.
Well, I tell you this.
Adding Terry Power in there, of course.
Of course. I knew you'd add Terry Power into everything. If you rated Leilani Kai and Judy Martin in singles competition, they'd be in the top 10.
Well, I agree with that.
Because you see, they're all around great wrestlers. But we're talking tag team strategy now. Wendi Richter may have an initial early advantage. Rockin Robin may be all sweetness and light over there, and she's bopping around, and she's got so much energy and enthusiasm, it just makes me want to puke. But the point of fact is that over the long haul, the Glamour Girls' experience will win out.
Well, plus they do have that extra advantage of the Queen on the outside of the ring out there.
Queen's going to do nothing wrong. Don't worry about the Queen.
Oh, Wendi Richter comes down on the arm of Leilani Kai. And she is really working on that. You know, that was one of the things that made Wendi Richter so famous, was the ability to pick on one part of the opponent's body and just wear it down to the point that it was almost useless.
I thought that was what made the Andersons famous.
Well, it was.
And look at Leilani Kai now going to the step over told, and you've got to realize that Kai and Martin both, wait a minute, reversal. Kai and Martin both have more experience in wrestling than even Richter and Robin.
All right, take a look at this. Robin just...
What is this, musical chairs?
Well, it's what's good for the goose
is good for another gander at it. So let's take one. Wait, they're back and forth, back and forth.
If they would just... Oh, this time, though, Rockin Robin is waiting for, and Robin says enough is enough.
Wow.
All 4 ladies are in the ring. Robin just throws Judy Martin out and says, okay, now I'll go out now that it's even again. Meantime, in the ring, Wendi Richter working on that leg, and Leilani Kai is getting a bad wheel here.
That was an excellent point Queen Christopher Love just raised. Has anybody apprised Eddie Sharp to the rules of wrestling? Rockin Robin up on the ropes, leapfrogs and down over the leg. My God!
That had to cause immense pain to the knee. And now where are we going with this?
Could have possibly torn the anterior cruciate, possibly the posterior cruciate ligament. There is no telling what kind of damage that could have done to Leilani Kai's knee.
Well, it has got the Queen very concerned. Christopher Love walking around the ring very upset. And now Judy Martin interfering once again in the match. But it's not going to do any good because Leilani was not able to get away. Leilani trapped over in that corner. Great tag team strategy by the team of Richter and Robin as they are keeping Leilani Kai over in their corner.
Sooner or later, even a blind squirrel will find a nut. In this case, Robin and Richter just got a nut. One time only.
Just so tempted.
But I say again, over the long haul, the Glamour Girls will win out in this contest. And remember, it's 2 out of 3 falls. When was the last time that you saw the Glamour Girls defeated twice in the same night?
Well, I admit you're absolutely correct. It is a long, hard road, but if anybody can do it, I think the team of Richter and Robin can. Of course, don't forget now, coming back from Japan and right here on the show in the next couple of weeks, we will have Terry Power and Reggie Bennett. That's another team. The Super Ladies, the Dream Team. That may very well. Now look at this.
Wait a minute, what in the world is...
Well, Eddie Sharkey's telling her she's got to let go of the ropes.
What in the world kind of thing is that for the referee to do? Stood on the lady's hand. And now, she should be disqualified for slapping her on the derriere.
Well, right now, Leilani Kai's going over and she's talking to Judy Martin. They made a tag. Martin comes in and Wendi Richter goes right after Martin.
Wow, look at Judy Martin.
Seems to be a little bit ticked off.
Wow, Judy Martin was at a stomach claw. Once again, the stomach claw, one of the most dread holes in professional wrestling.
Becoming very popular here in the LPWA.
Well, a lot of people have requested it.
Well, I know.
I tell you right now, Judy Martin, she is swinging like a buzzsaw. Boy, over there and a fist in the face of Rockin Robin.
Yeah, she's just trying to draw Robin in.
Eddie Sharkey, of course, being real physical here, telling Rockin Robin to get out, and the Queen.
Look at the Queen just pulling the hair of Wendi Richter down. Robin over there is trying to tell the referee what's going on, but for some reason Eddie Sharkey's spending all of his time over in the other corner. Somebody ought to grab Sharkey and say, hey, if you don't mind, take a look at what's going on with the legal woman in the ring.
You know, Sharkey hadn't been the same since they canceled that TV series of his. You know, CPO Sharkey?
Yeah.
Never been the same since. Right now, Judy Martin hooks Wendi Richter up, hangs her upside down on the turnbuckle.
Now, where is she going with this?
She's trying to hang that foot under there. She is helpless now.
All right, Robin may need to get in there and do something.
Robin trying to come in, but wait, oh, she kicks Robin.
Robin took the brunt of that.
Robin right now, sending her across the ring and out on the other side on the floor.
And in the meantime, the Queen just yanking on the leg of Richter. All right, I'm going to give it to you, Cornette. This is where you said it would pay off, and that is in the long run, the teamwork of the Glamour Girls, because at that point, I think it was a little bit of confusion on the part of Richter and Robin, and the Glamour Girls paid off, and now Richter comes over and makes the tag.
Richter makes the tag to Robin, and Robin is going like a wildfire. Brother, she is all over Judy Martin.
Flying clothesline, and now drop kick. Robin going for the cover. 1, 2, and Judy Martin kicks out at the 2 count.
Boy, Wendi Richter, her leg may still be damaged where she was hung upside down in the turnbuckles.
Oh!
Catches her in a flying standing head scissors.
Now where's she going to go with her, Jim?
Looks like she's going to take her in a pile driver.
She's got her up.
Yes,
she is.
No, it's a power bomb.
And now she's got her down. 1, 2. Wendi Richter comes in.
Richter breaks
it up. Pulls her off. No.
What, did she get it?
Sharkey says he got the 3 count.
She got it.
He says he got the 3 count. So the winner of the first fall.
Perhaps again the experience that Judy Martin and Leilani Kai have and the teamwork they know from working together for so many years, giving them the first fall. But certainly don't count out the team of Wendi Richter and Rockin Robin. Let's go back to the ring for the second fall.
All right, it's time for the second fall of this 2 out of 3 fall match. And the Glamour Girls are up 1 fall to nothing over the team of Wendi Richter and Rockin Robin.
Rockin Robin looks like she's been rocked a little bit.
Well,
looks like she's been robbing the hospital trying to find some pain pills.
I think Rockin Robin needs to get in there just as soon as possible, make a tag, and let Wendi Richter get back in. Although the last time we saw Richter in, she had her leg was hurt, so this could be a very interesting fall.
Wait a minute,
from behind, Leilani Kai comes from behind and just backstabs, back jumps Rockin Robin, and if that's the kind of teamwork you're talking about, Jim, I could do without it.
Beautiful tag team strategy. If you have to do without it, Joe, I think we'll manage somehow to carry on.
Well, I'll tell you something. How can you condone jumping somebody from behind like that? I mean, how would you like it if some guy came up from behind you and mouthed off or something?
Happens to me all the time. I just deal with it one way or another. Thing to do is keep your eyes open. Watch out.
And have eyes behind in the back of your head.
That's why you've got a partner and a manager. That's why managers are so important when these girls try to jump them from behind.
He can yell and say, hey, don't do that.
No, he can yell and say, hey,
Duck.
duck, watch out. That's exactly right. And right now, Rockin Robin has been taking some punishment. Wendi Richter tries to stick her nose in it, and I tell you what, don't get Judy Martin mad, because she will haul off and belch it.
Well, you know, I've got to say, give the devil their due. There goes the cliche team again, but I will say this.
Get that all cliche notes down. Joe just made another one.
All right, but the Glamour Girls, their teamwork is paying off better than the teamwork of Rockin Robin. There, I said it.
Well, you see, because Robin and Richter went into this match thinking that they could just team up and make a super team of some sort. They didn't take any tune-up matches. And now, their inexperience as a tag team combination is coming to the fore. Wait a minute,
behind
speaking of fore, she teed off. What a sunset flip!
1, 2.
Whoa!
Oh, we were that far away from having the second fall even in this match.
2 3/4. Rockin Robin and Wendi Richter down 1 fall.
Robin trying to get over to make the tag. Judy Martin not letting her, though. Now throws Robin into the ropes, comes off, and this time it is Robin that catches Judy Martin. Robin trying to make the tag, but Martin, now, look at that, smart on Martin's part. She held on to the leg, comes over and makes the tag with her partner, and now look at Leilani Kai. Just comes in stomping on Rockin Robin.
Once again, that's excellent tag team strategy that only comes with experience.
I agree. She's done well. Now, there's a reversal. Leilani goes in, comes up. We've got a monkey flip coming. Oh, wow. She goes all the way into the other turnbuckle. Robin goes over and this time makes the tag. In comes Richter.
Whoa.
Richter drop kicks Leilani Kai right into the corner with nowhere to go. Leilani Kai looks like she's in some trouble.
Whoa! Boy, they are just having a wild old time in this ring. She is throwing Leilani Kai back, forth, hither, and yon.
All right, Richter's got the arm of Leilani Kai. I think Leilani thinks she's run into a hurricane here.
She doesn't know what she's run into at this point, I guarantee you.
Kicks, boots, stomps, everything. Anything goes in this match. I think you can throw the rule book out, Jimmy.
Well, as a matter of fact, it's already sailed just a little while ago, but right now they have bulled Wendi Richter back in the corner. Got her in no man's land, in this case, no woman's land.
This is not a good place to be.
Sharky, once again, being real physical, getting right in between them. And you see now, Robin, she got in the ring.
And the referee went straight to Robin and is telling Robin to stay out while her partner's getting murdered in the other ring.
Robin shouldn't have been in the ring.
I tell you something, I know we're not supposed to say anything about these referees, but
Rockin Robin shouldn't have been in the ring. That's all that you can say about that. And if she hadn't been in the ring, Sharky would not have turned his back.
Well, yeah, but Eddie Sharky, look at this, now look at this. What's he doing now over there?
Well, he's trying to keep Rockin Robin out of the ring.
Have you ever heard of the 5 count, Eddie?
Boy, I tell you what, you just want to blame other people for somebody else's shortcomings.
Yeah, now look.
Wait a minute, reversal, drop kick, clothesline, holy mackerel.
All right, the team of Richter and Robin trying to come back, but to be honest, Jimmy, I wonder if they've had too much taken out of them.
Robin misses the drop kick.
Now Judy Martin's going to take advantage of it. They're going to ram their heads together.
Double head bonker. Here we go. Oh, the Glamour Girls meet in the middle.
Richter and Robin had enough sense to kick them off. And now they're down, and now all 4 in the ring, they're just slugging it out. Everybody's going absolutely. Wait a minute. What has Sharky done?
Has he called it off? It's just a wild melee. We don't know. Did he? He couldn't disqualify one or the other, certainly, because all 4 women are in the ring. All 4 parties are to blame. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get an official decision here. It was just wild pandemonium there at the end. Nobody heeding the referee's directions whatsoever.
What is the referee call? What is the official decision?
Can we get an official decision, referee?
He's disqualified both teams.
That's the way I read it. Double disqualification. Well, wait a minute. If it's a double disqualification, then who wins the